Well, welcome to 2022. It's the 2nd of January and we're expecting a few old lorries to turn up this Sunday morning just for an informal gathering, so let's stick around and just see what's going to turn up today. Well, another Sunday morning spent stood in a lorry park. Fantastic ERF popping in there. Another ERF. Even a little motorcycle action. Volvo now. Junior's also here doing a little bit of filming for his Car Traction channel, so check that out if you haven't visited that already. Car Traction, all one word. I mean, it's not a show as such, it's just a bit of a morning gathering, just to have a cup of coffee and a quick chin wag. Let's go and have a quick look, see which old lorries have turned up so far then. The weather's quite nice, it's quite mild, it's about 13-14 degrees, something like that, so for the time of year it's actually really quite balmy. Here's that green ERF that we saw earlier on. So what's that, about 1986, 87, something like that. Not seen this Scania before actually. What year is that? 8 registration. So it's great to see a few old lorries out and about at this time of year, because when the roads are so mucky you often see so little really. So it's great that these vehicles have come out, because you can't underestimate how much effort it takes to keep these things clean, because they're huge. And here's something else just driving past now. This ERF that we saw pulling in before, this sounded absolutely fantastic on the overrun. The engine note was something else. I hope we're able to catch that when it leaves. According to the badge, it's got a Cummins diesel. 1972, 1973, something like that. Again, that's one that I haven't seen before, so that's really neat to see that out and about today on this breezy but bright January morning. And we've got a Volvo FL10 JE registration. Again, another immaculately turned out lorry. An ERF from 1985. Here are the Volvo contingent. Here's the beaver tail that we saw pulling in before. There's another one just arriving now. This 90s Mercedes I haven't seen before actually, but in the livery of Ford and Fordson, so presumably it carries old tractors, I'm assuming anyway. Obviously a well loaded example today. If you want to keep track of when these little gatherings take place, have a look at this Facebook group. That's where details of these little gatherings are posted. This is just an informal gathering. It takes place about once a month roughly, but it's well worth keeping an eye on there if you want to sort of pop along and just see what old lorries turn up. This Volvo belongs to the organiser, FL6, so this is a regular here, but like I say, this Mercedes that's over here, I haven't seen this one before, so that's nice to see out and about. Just have a closer look at this Volvo FL6 that turned up a few minutes ago. There's an ERF. It's a good little turnout really. That's another beauty, that is, isn't it? ERF Turbo A-Reg, what's that, 1983, 84? The Scania's a new arrival since I was here. It's been here just a few minutes or so. Scania. So far this is the oldest vehicle to make it here today. Lovely little truck this is. If you like your classic lorries, please check out some of the other videos that are on the channel now. There's a few of other gatherings that have taken place here and other classic car and vintage vehicle shows in general that have featured lorries. So I'll include a link to some of them at the end of this video. There's a playlist specifically for the classic commercials, so if you've got a few minutes to spare, please check out that as well. I'll include a link to that in the description and at the end of this video. A little Iveco pulling in. Apologies if the sun's in the wrong place. This Iveco appears to travel up from Telford. I've not seen this one before either, so like I said before, it's great to see a few other vehicles that we haven't seen before at this little informal gathering. That's really encouraging to see. There's some pretty stormy looking clouds around, but I think it'll blow around here. So let's have a closer look at this Dairy Crest Transport ERF A registration. I'm assuming this one's not long out of restoration. Look at the condition of it. Absolute beauty. What better way to blow the cobwebs away than have a little run out in your old lorry? As the badging on this ERF shows, this is powered by the Gardner turbo. If we have a look around the back, we can see the mighty engine on display. Just look at the size of that. There's another ERF I didn't see pulling in. Very smart indeed. Lovely old sign writing. T registration. Let's have a quick look at the sign writing, because as regulars will know, I'm fond of a good bit of sign writing. We had a number of potato related lorries at one of the previous meetings not so long ago. That is lovely, look at that. Curtain cider, all liveried up as well. Another beautifully turned out lorry, and a credit to whoever owns it. Will people ever be preserving these? I guess they will one day. TR5. Here's that TR parked up, and actually, if I can correct myself, this is actually the TR250. The TR250 was the American market version of the TR5. The UK cars were fuel injected straight six, but I've got a feeling that the American cars were on carburettors. But this one's on non-original Revolution alloy wheels, but they do look the part. And these are just a fantastic little car. I really do like these. A straight six engine, especially in the 2.5 litre guys, just makes a fantastic sound. You can't call it noise, it's sound. And that is just fantastic. I had a similar engine in the Spitfire many years ago, and the burble it used to create was just really something else. So yeah, so it would have been originally an American market car. It's been converted to right-hand drive, but the TR250 was only ever an export car.
Cost 28 grand.
Right, well I think it's time to wrap up this particular little classic lorry video. It's just a short one, but I hope that was of interest. A nice little excursion for early January 2022. There's just a trio of ERFs here now. But I think we're going to head back and go and have a bite to eat. It's getting a little bit chilly now, so thanks very much for watching the video anyway. And like I said before, there's quite a few lorry videos on the channel now, so please take a look at those if you get a chance, and hopefully more videos along very, very soon. So bye for now.